All right, folks, prepare yourself. It is going to be a chilly night in East Tennessee. This is a look at our thermometer on the weather porch. We are not too bad right now. 50s, low 50s, but guess what? They're going to be dropping. 10 News reporter Chase Biefeld has some tips, though, from experts on how to protect your garden as the temperatures dip overnight. Chase?
Robin, spring is always a roller coaster in East Tennessee. I'm wearing short sleeves right now, but when the temperature drops to near freezing tonight, I'm probably going to bundle up, which would make the most sense. I talked to some gardeners in Jefferson County. They said you're going to want to do the same thing with your plants.
At a greenhouse in Jefferson County, gardeners are covering their plants to protect them from a potential overnight freeze. Manager Ted Hunley says the turbulent spring temps in East Tennessee make gardening a bigger chore than it already is.
Everybody jumps in, gets excited about it being spring, and they want to plant stuff and get out in their yards and work, but sometimes we just need to wait.
Hunley says a common misconception among novice gardeners is that the cold temps kill the plants, but that's not true.
The cold temperature, they can handle 30 degrees, but with the frost, with the ice laying on the plants, the new growth will damage it.
So if you jumped the gun on gardening, there are some things you can do to protect them. First, bring any potted plants and flowers inside.
The best thing to do for any plants that you can't bring inside is to take a fitted sheet, and you're just going to want to put it over your plants. That's to protect it from the frost. And for things that grow in the ground, you can take a bucket and you can put it over like so. What this does is it insulates the plant because the ground is still warm overnight. It's just the air that gets colder.
If you don't have enough sheets, you can also cover with plastic, but beware.
If you cover with plastic, make sure the next day you take that plastic off early before the sun comes up, because the plastic will get too hot and damage the plants more than frost would.
If you're going to plant anything right now, just stick to lettuce and cabbage. Things like tomatoes and veggie plants aren't going to do well this early in the season.
Now, if you're new to gardening, Hunley says you should wait until late April to plant anything. It'll just be easier on you and your garden. Y'all?
All right, Chase, thank you very much for those tips. I'll definitely be using them.